When you open an observability tool, the hardest question is often, where do I start? Agent Zero is designed to answer that question. You can ask it anything and it figures out what kind of help you need. Let's give it a simple prompt to help us get familiar with our environment. Notice that a generalist agent looks at our request first, it understands the intent, and then routes it to the right specialized agent. Each specialized agent focuses on a specific capability, like onboarding, troubleshooting, trace analysis, creating dashboards, or query design. After routing the request to the Pathfinder, you can see it starts inspecting the environment. It checks first what services exist, and you can even click on it to see more information. Then it checks what telemetry types are available, if Kubernetes is being monitored, and whether there are failing checks or alerts. Then Agent Zero starts by summarizing the services, and this is useful when you're new to an environment or when you want a quick mental model of what's actually running. It also highlights something important. Some services are already in a critical state, including checkout service and add service. Next, it summarizes the infrastructure. We can see that Kubernetes is being monitored along with the OpenTelemetry collector, Kafka, Redis, and Argo CD. This tells us that we have both application level and platform level visibility. Then it breaks down the telemetry types. We have distributed traces showing request flows, metrics for applications and Kubernetes, and structure logs with severity levels. One of the most powerful things here is that Agent Zero doesn't just tell us what exists, it tells us what we can do with it. It points out that several services need immediate attention and it gives us a clear place to start. Here's the service overview for the checkout service. We can see that it's in a critical state, there are failed checks, 100% error rate, and recent requests failing consistently. This confirms what Agent Zero summarized earlier. Agent Zero has several other recommendations. It suggests what to investigate first, which alerts to set up, and which services to focus on today versus later on. Then it shifts into learning mode, telling us to follow a trace end to end so we can understand where time is spent and how services talk to each other. On the right pane, you get an immediate summary of the service in context and the telemetry associated with it. As I mentioned earlier, here are all the agents that can help you with different tasks. Even if you're new to Dash Zero, Agent Zero gives you a structured way to explore it. It basically says if you want value immediately, pick the service, look at failing traces, click into one trace and correlate it with logs. Now Agent Zero doesn't stop at an answer. It invites you to continue the workflow. If we click on investigate why my checkout service has 100% error rate, we get much more information and concrete troubleshooting recommendations. Agent Zero helps us move from zero context to a focused investigation in just a few minutes. And that's what Agent Zero is designed for, turning telemetry into understanding and understanding into action.